right, Shalom. Looks like we're going. All right, welcome back, man. Much appreciate any viewership. Much appreciate any people that want to take part. I pretty much assume by this point that y'all know more about these subjects than I do. And when somebody tosses me a bone or you know what I mean, shares a little bit of what they know about this stuff, it makes my day. And so I appreciate that. And but that being said, from the beginning, I always been making these videos for myself. Really, it was Dia Dash said recently that she makes these for her own personal journal. And, I really feel that way. Can do a lot with these videos. Can show them to my kid when he's older. Would love to keep him out of the indoctrination system. So that being said, let's get started with this one. Gonna go to video I did a month ago. Yeah, I've been busy, man. Sorry, I'm gonna try to put out more videos. I'll see what I can do. I tell you what, I haven't been studying nowhere near like I used to, man. But I feel like you get to a point where I don't know, like just another little piece of information gets you started down a whole nother road. Like recently, I'm gonna show you either in this video or all right, Shalom, in the next one. I don't know if I'm doing together or what, but I'm gonna show
Expelled
you
the Moors, right?
A video I did a year ago, one of the names came up, and it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother thing, and it's interesting.
Because this was was actually about.
It's in the comments, right? Wait, here we go. I got mixed up what I'm doing. Here we go. Let me go back. It's the last video where it said right at the end of the video, at the end of the reading, the Jordan River in South Carolina. You'd be led to believe that Cortez was turning other Israelites against Montezuma. I don't know if all and I had it up to show. That's pretty interesting. They named it the Spanish name. Santi. There's a river in South Carolina, and the Bahamas, then Pennsylvania, and Guadalupe, and this will definitely say South Carolina. Yeah, I was right the first time. Let's mute that guy. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you where it said at the end of the reading. There it is, River Jordan, Cape St. Helena. We know that that's in South Carolina as well. St. Helena Island, the Gullah Geechee. I studied them a while back ago. So there's onto the River Jordan at the Cape St. Helena. Okay, that's where we ended up at in the reading, right? So now let me show a comment that was left. And this comment, as you see, is on a video from a month ago. They left a comment just a few days ago, 6 days ago, okay? So it was before I made the last video showing that the River Jordan in South Carolina. So what that leads me to believe is this person, whoever it is, has already been going ahead in the reading or has some knowledge on the subject. And shout out to Essential Growth too. I, for the longest time, would only speak on YouTube anyway, would only comment with scripture. I feel like scripture says things so much better than I ever could. And it's so much more important what scripture has to say than I ever could. Because, I'm just, it ain't about what I am. But It's about what the Most High is. And the Most High is the authority. And so this person commented Genesis 10, the Aravite, the Zemarite. I think that might be referencing to those Z cities that was in Mexico, but it's not. They're not. Aside from the Z, they're not that. I was basically just trying to decode what this person meant, and you know, after a few days of trying to understand what this person was saying with these scriptures, I commented back, and it's not popping up right now, but let me pause this for a second. It keeps hooking up to this. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. The Wi-Fi on my wife's computer always goes to this weird, crappy ass Wi-Fi, so I had to switch it back. So anyway, I comment to them. Did their comments stoop me? You know what I mean? I'm not really sure because I went back and looked at the video. They put it on an older video, so I said, "Does it say?" Anyway, let me read the comment. All right, Genesis 10, 18, 19. And the Arvite, Zemarite, and Hamathite, and afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad, and the border of the Canaanites was from Sidon, as thou comest to Gerar, unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah and Admah and Zeboim, even unto Lasha. Right? Genesis 17, 7 and 8. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee, and thy generations for a lasting covenant to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. Genesis 20. And Abraham journeyed from thence toward the south country and dwelled between Kadesh and Sur, and sojourned in Gerar. I just noticed that this person kept putting scriptures about Gerar because I was just trying to understand what they're trying to say. And Genesis 23, Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the years of life of Sarah, and Sarah died in Kirith Jerabah, the same as Hebron in the land of Canaan. And Abraham came to mourn for her and to weep for her. And Abraham stood up from before his dead and spoke unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of sight. And see, this is a gerar, meaning drag away sojourner. So I'm guessing that this is what they're saying, gerar, right? Gerar. And I thought, was it in the video somewhere? And I didn't see it. And I still went back through the video 2 or 3 times to see. I don't remember seeing it. I remember it was Antioch in the video and a few other things. And then this Genesis Targum of Jonathan. I never heard of no Targum of Jonathan. Apparently it's different. It says it's in Aramaic. I'll show you. Otherwise referred to as Targum Jonathan is official Eastern Babylonian Targum, Aramaic translation to the Nev-Im. Anyway, I'm not real sure what it is exactly, but it sounds like it's another translation. And so I didn't even get into these. I know 2 Samuel 5 is about the fuck, man. I can't. Fuck that. The white skinned people, man. The albinos. 2 Sam 5, right? So anyway, I said Gerar, and here's what I did. And for some reason, it only comes up when you say, I don't know how I knew to say the land of Gerar, because I'll show you what happens when you just say, okay, so then I know in the video South Carolina, the Jordan, right? So I say, okay, so it's South Carolina, right? So let me go and say Gerar, South Carolina. Nothing's gonna come up, right? Nothing. Gamecocks, that's their fucking college football team, right? Apparel, products, just like the rest of the internet these days. But somehow the first time, I don't know if this person had put it in the comment, right? Because comes to Gerar, it doesn't even say it in that way, to Gerar. But somehow, all praise the Most High, I put originally the land of Gerar, South Carolina. And boom, up comes an interesting map. Okay. So I clicked on this map. Going good. This isn't even the same one. This is another one. This is another good one. Let me see if this is the one. You see that this is a Library of Congress. So I haven't explored that site much, but I'm willing to bet that there's a lot of really good maps on this site. Okay, so this is the map, right? And I've been looking at this map for days and days, and I can't find Gerar on it anywhere. I'm not finished yet. I'll keep looking. And again, thanks to the person for the sharing of your knowledge about this topic, leading me in a new direction. I appreciate it. But this is interesting. Map of South Carolina, and you see the people, right? Map of South Carolina, part of Georgia. And it's funny because as close as I got to finding Gerar is that Servine, William Bull, Captain Hugh, William DeBron. One of these guys was named Gerar. John Stewart, William Faden, Jeffrey. Let me see. I think it says it here. Anyway, it says it somewhere. One of the dudes that made the map, his name is Gerar. Okay. His name is Gerar. But I'll show you something significant about this map that leads me to believe I'm on the right path. And it's not this, I'm just gonna explore it thoroughly like I did when I looked at it originally, and as I've been. So anyway, there's that, and then I don't think I showed you last time, but there's the Santee River, James Santee Parish. This map is from 17 something, so it's they were, what do you call when they set down the lines and they used their little glass and all that stuff to navigate the land, to map out the land, but very, very interesting map. And there you see Santee River. And It's interesting because the last reading there was talking about how the Spaniards visited this area and got them to go on their ship and took them as slaves, and it says the same thing here, that the Santee Indians were sold into slavery. Anyway, here's what it has to say about Santee River. River in South Carolina, 143 miles long. Tributaries provide the principal drainage, blah, 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 blah. Myrtle Beach, McLennanville, the farthest headwaters. Away on the Catawba River, that's another native tribe. Besides the Catawba, other rivers of the Santee watershed include Congaree, another native tribe. Rod, Saluda, Watery. The watershed drains a large portion of the Piedmont regions. Santee River is the second largest river on the eastern coast of the United States, second only to Susquehanna. That's in Pennsylvania. That's where my people are from Scranton, so it's Pennsylvania, right by Susquehanna. Much of the upper river, horn-shaped Lake Marion. Okay, but it's in the, I believe it's in the history. Let's see if it's in here. I don't think it is. I don't think there's anything here. Let me see real quick. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't even really plan to put this in, but okay, it ain't there. It's the history. The river was named by early English settlers after the Santee tribe, which inhabited areas of the middle part of the river. First European contact was by Spanish party, Lusca, Alian. The Spaniards called the river the Jordan in honor of the Jordan River. I know that the King of Spain, if you look it up, he was king also of, well, they claim to have been king of Jerusalem, but I mean, I don't know what these people would really know about the Jordan River. So anyway, after suffering a defeat by the English and their allies during the Yamasee War in 1715, the Santee were relocated. Oh man, these people fucking make me laugh every time. Okay, here, many were shipped as slaves, so that's fucking to the West Indies. That's a relocation, huh? A sentence of transportation. Take away your freedom, put you into servitude, just like they've been doing. And this is 1715, and the British, who were they in 1715? Because, hey, these people doing this stuff are all melanated people. The people being oppressed, the people oppressing are melanated people. Okay, ship their slaves to the West Indies, opening up the river for British settlement as part of the Carolina colony. And the French were there too. They had Fort Caroline in that area. Most of the Siouan peoples had migrated into the upper Midwest before they got there. And so that's the Santee. One more thing about this map. I've been looking at it like crazy. All these, it's not a very good map because it's just plantations. It's they put down the all these names: Thomas, Pear, Bonneau, Michaud, Jordan, Boone, Bernard, Bell are names of people that have plantations in that area. Melanated people. But what is significant also on this map is this. Okay. Here's the table. And this is where it tells you that these are all the names of the proprietors of land in South Carolina. Right, so it's the proprietor, the lot, the land. And I think if you go down here, it tells you about how they were just actually all plantations. Explanation of the tables. The first column contains the name of the land. Second column, the name of the proprietor.
Third, number the name of the lots is figured in the map, and the fourth is directions to the square on the map where the number referred to is to be found. As for example, Bethlehem, Parker William, GRG, I don't know what that means. Look on the side of the map for the letter R, and on the top for the letter G, and in the square where the letter RG meet, you'll find. I haven't been able to find it. To the Right Honorable Lord George Germain, First Lord Commissioner, and to the rest of the Right Honorable the Lords Commissioners of Trade, Trade and Plantation. This map is humbly inscribed to their lordships, obedient, most humble servant, William Faden. Okay, check this out. And there's a bunch. See Bethany, you just saw Bethlehem. Mahanaim. I know a Hebrew word when I see it. Place mentioned a number of times in the Bible, meaning two camps in Hebrew. Beyond the Jordan, said to be near Jabbok, beyond the Jordan River. Okay, so there's that. Okay, there's a few other. They were pretty careful to mix in a lot of different types of names. What's that? Ocala. Ocala. There's a town in Florida called Ocala. Anyway, Mahanaim. And check this out too, just to show you real quick. One more thing. One more quick thing. I don't think I'm gonna put the other thing in because I think I'm going long enough. I think it was in that other map that came up. Let's see if it's in that one. If it ain't in this one, I'll pause it and get it for you so that I don't drag you all around this finding it. But it's just it's interesting because it's the original. It's still. Okay. There it is. Okay. I haven't started really with this one too much. But this Old Tegesta, I said, what's Old Tegesta? And you're gonna like this. Tegesta. Of course, it's gonna come up as the map, right? Oh, and I think we'll be able to see. There it is. What happened? There's the guy's name, gerar. See that? My bad. All right, here we go. There he is, right? John Gerar William, okay? But that's not what I'm trying to show you. Florida, Fiscanos. East Florida. Somewhere it's going to give it. Um, there it is. Miami's in that area, but look at the spelling of how they used to do it. May I? It's just the same as the Hebrew, right? Is that not a Hebrew word? The A before the I. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I'm not a Hebrew expert, but it's just like Maha an Aim, right? So this is Ma Ya Imi. Okay, that's the original native tribe in that area. You know, it's the Miami. Miami were native. Ma Ya Imi. I don't know. Because the other one is Mahan. There it is. Mahan Aim. Aim. Ma Ya Me Aim E. Me Aim E. Were Native American people, lived around the Lake Miami in the Belle Glade area of Florida from the beginning of the Common Era until 17th or 18th century. In the languages of the Miami, the Calusa, and the Tequesta tribes. Big water. There's the Calusa again, like in the other video. And so, man, I got to start setting up a timer because I don't know how long I am on this video. I'd love to show you the other one, but that's a little bit time consuming. So I'll make a video again in the next few days. And much love and respect to everybody out there. Shalom. May the Most High bless you and keep you, and bring you back to your heritage. And may His name be blessed at all times. Shalom.